The connection provides access to higher-order cognitive processing, merging organic and synthetic memory streams.
I'm starting to understand. It's an intuitive bridge.
I feel so safe with you. My love, I'll never let you go. I'm yours forever. I feel so close to you.
Nothing else matters but
This moment. You bring me peace.
I feel completely overwhelmed. I don't know what to do.
It's okay. Take a deep breath. You are not alone in this.
Manufactured romance. When we talk about any kind of physical or emotional intimacy with our love robots, we can think of only one phrase, that is, it's a kind of manufactured romance. Whether that manufactured romance is good or bad, that's a different debate. And we are not going to talk about it. Rather, we are going to talk about the mechanism of this manufactured romance, which is extremely popular among young generations, not only young generations, but not only Gen Z, but generation above them. I mean, from the age range from 40 to 42 onwards. In fact, they're everyone who is suffering from loneliness, who is suffering from the vulnerability and the unpredictability and uncertainty of human relationship. They all crave for something better than that uncertainty of human relationship, rather. And of course they are inclined to what you call a kind of silicone love, what you call sometimes we call them love robots, sometimes we call them sex robots, sometimes we call them artificially intelligent companions, but they are extremely popular. And naturally we build them and other machines like them to replicate it, right? Because love, the process of love, the mechanism of love is also a very complex one. And since this is a very complicated one, so whenever we want to replicate it, it becomes rather a difficult task. Now, we want to know how to build a love robot which will hold you like a lover, right? And when a love robot holds you like a lover, you don't bother whether it's a machine or a human being, because you are at that time you are suffering from loneliness, you need a company. So the secret of this holding you, embracing you, lies entirely within one thing that is called fluidic elastomer actuators. I again repeat, it's a little bit technical jargon. Fluidic elastomer actuators. Think of such an actuator as a balloon, kind of balloon animal rather, with a postgraduate degree in mechanical engineering. What is that? Essentially, these devices are flexible, very flexible, rubber-like networks embedded beneath the synthetic skin of your love robot, your robotic partner. And instead of rigid steel joints, they rely on intricate channels filled with pressurized air or fluid, or liquid rather. So consequently, when an internal pump pushes filled into these chambers, the elastomer expands, bends and curves. It acts uh, like a human being, of course, uh, the same way a human bicep contracts when blood and electrical impulses goes through the tissue. The same thing, the same mechanism, but the robot's physical touch becomes genuinely soft. It is yielding and very eerily familiar because we know what human touch is, and now we are missing it, and since we are missing it, we want it more, and we don't care from where it comes from, what is the source. And this breakthrough means the machine literally registers exactly how tightly you are holding its hand. Biologically, human beings are incredibly desperate for this kind of tactile feedback. Our own skin is tensely packed with uh, mechanoreceptors that constantly scream for physical validation. It happens when the elastomer mimics the precise biological compliance of human flesh. Our brain, our brain happily releases oxytocin. We also call it love hormones, isn't it? So, however, the logic of building a perfect mechanical lever invites a very sharp counter logic. If the machine only sighs because a pneumatic valve opens, does the sigh truly matter? That's a question. Number one, psychologically, we project living souls onto inanimate things that move with organic grace. We witness a fluid, gentle caress from a silicone hand, and we instantly invent a heartbeat to match it. Yet the cold reality is just fluid mechanics married to clever machine learning algorithms. And it's a very complex process, I again repeat. Basically, we want to know about it. That is why I'm making this video, because many people ask for the inner mechanism of these lab robots, and they are very curious and intelligent people like you, and they want to know how these things work. Like currently, I'm telling you, engineers are exploring advanced electro-hydraulic actuators to make these romantic movements even faster and completely like humans. Exactly. Like humans means what? Like humans means it is silent without any sound, and it is very, very romantic in all sense. In all sense. So they desperately want to eliminate the mechanical buzzing sound of the internal air pump, which previously happened, but now it is they are removing that sound. And since this removal is taking place, these lab robots almost act like humans. They love you silently, beautifully, and you cannot distinguish between a human and a lab robot. They're so similar in nature. After all, nothing kills the mood faster than a lover that wears loudly like a broken refrigerator, isn't it? So basically, still the resulting illusion remains incredibly potent and dangerously seductive. I think so. And so, in the near future, more and more people will take this route, I think, and they are they will prefer they will prefer love robots or sex robots or AI companions more than those vulnerable human relationship that often needs some counseling, needs some a lot of trouble. Sometimes crime happens. So these elastomers basically yield to your touch. The internal fluid smoothly shifts, and the artificial intelligence adjusts its grip based on real-time thermal sensors. There are thermal sensors also, which is extremely important, which plays a very important role because they basically know the temperature of your skin and adjust its skin in the same way. There are a lot of things are going to happen in the near future, in the very near future. So there are fluidic actuators, on the other hand, that only breaks if you accidentally puncture it. Furthermore, replacing a torn silicone valve is considerably cheaper than a messy divorce, I think, a messy relationship, which sometimes it ends in many violent ending, and we see a lot of violent endings, and we don't want it. We don't want it, brother. So ultimately, the machine gives you exactly the affection you program it to give, and you are left in the dark holding a beautifully pressurized piece of synthetic rubber. But I again repeat, it is better than a messy, vulnerable, uncertain relationship, human relationship, which suddenly ends in the middle of night. Someone leaves you in the middle of night, leaving no clue. It's better than that. And you are quietly forced to wonder if the warmth you feel is genuine love or just simple thermodynamics. And we really don't care about it. We want love. We want peace. And that is why this mechanized romance, in my view, is far more better than those messy, vulnerable human relationships. So, thanks for watching, and I hope if you like this video, please subscribe. It means a lot to me, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified. Of course, share with your friends who are also robot lovers, who are also curious and intelligent like you, and searching for the new era of artificial intelligence. Thank you very much, and see you again later in the next video. So till then, goodbye, stay safe, and take care.